Gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea? They're nothing to be ashamed of. Being stuck on the toilet with painful constipation, feeling uncomfortable and bloated before you even get up from the dinner table. Being unable to make it through movies, ball games, or family get-togethers without having to excuse yourself. Having to avoid foods you love because of the digestive pain you feel after eating them. Having to deal with the weight gain that accompanies most of these digestive disorders. You'd be shocked how common these issues really are. And while you've come to expect this as normal, it's anything but. In fact, it's your body's way of telling you something is wrong. And if you're following your diet to a T and exercising on a regular basis and not seeing improvement, stop what you're doing immediately and watch this video. A shocking Fox News report revealed that 74% of Americans are currently suffering from digestive problems. What's more, this epidemic of digestive issues is spreading like wildfire. Most of us suffer from these symptoms daily, and that isn't normal. Your body is trying to tell you that something is wrong. It's trying to tell you that despite diet and exercise, something needs to change. So if you're tired of dealing with digestive discomfort, afternoon fatigue, and even moodiness, stop what you're doing and pay close attention, as this might be the most important video you ever watch. You probably already know this, but our gut is home to a complex and robust microflora made up primarily of bacteria. Together, they form a community that essentially acts as an organ that has a unique physiology that affects every aspect of our being. These foreign lives that create our microbiome create a symbiotic bond that helps us digest food, neutralize toxins, control inflammation, train our immune system, produce hormones and chemicals that affect our entire body. And that's just the beginning. See, they eat what we eat. And if we feed them the wrong food, we pay the price. Now, before I go into this further, I want to share with you a health food that can actually be quite harmful. And when you hear what this breakfast food is, you may be surprised. It's flavored yogurt. Most people think that eating yogurt on a regular basis is a great way to help digestion. But unfortunately, you'd have to eat a lot of it to see any real benefits. While it does contain friendly bacteria, it's only a few million, and it's mostly starter strains. What's worse is that most of the popular brands you find in stores have gone through extensive processing that strips the yogurt of many of the benefits. Most commercial yogurt goes through a process known as pasteurization, in which it is exposed to heat and pressure. This is necessary because it kills off dangerous microbes, but it kills off good microbes in the process. Digestive health extends far past a simple stomachache when things aren't going well. Research shows that gut health can affect everything from the ability to absorb the right nutrients to controlling our behavior and daily habits. There are a few crucial health concerns that our microbiome is directly affecting as we speak. The first is immunity. 70% of our immunity system is in our gut, so when our digestive system is unbalanced, it's easy to see the danger. Our immune system weakens and becomes vulnerable to pathogenic attacks. So next time you get a cold or the flu, your microbiome might be to blame. Gut flora impacts more than just digestive health. Our nervous system is also heavily influenced by our microbiome. Our microbiome communicates with our brain and can react through not only your immune system, but your hormones and nerve signals as well. In a nutshell, your gut microbiome is regulating itself by telling your brain and nervous system what to do. Your gut is the center of everything. Most people don't realize that all of our lifestyle decisions, including diet, sleep patterns, exercise, and stress, affect our microbiome. Even the antibiotics we take and the toxins in the air we breathe can affect our gut balance. Many of us have tried to improve these conditions by eating better and improving our daily habits, and it helps a little. But to really improve our gut balance, we'd have to completely avoid foods such as cheese, dairy, sugar, and grain. While this may seem unrealistic, research has shown us an alternative. It's shown that we can actually fight bad bacteria with good bacteria. So, instead of trying to live our lives avoiding everything, we can give our bodies a large influx of good bacteria to fight off the bad bacteria. This is what's known as probiotics, which you've probably already heard of on TV or seen in the stores of your local supermarket. And you may have even tried them before. But before you think you know everything you need to know about probiotics, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, one that will completely change your health forever. But before I share that secret, I want to give you a quick primer on what probiotics do. Probiotics play an essential role in our digestive, immune, and metabolic functions. They enhance nutrient absorption, convert food into essential nutrients, and synthesize vitamins from the foods we eat. In fact, probiotics are often the first line of defense against illnesses and diseases. They help our immune system by breaking down allergy-causing proteins, as well as pushing out bad bacteria, yeasts, and fungus. The word probiotics comes from pro and biota, which is the meaning for life. While it's only been researched for the past 30 years, scientists have discovered just how much they affect our health. We've learned that they play a crucial role in counteracting the harmful effects of artificial sweeteners, sugars, meats, dairy, and even the antibiotics we take. They help improve the balance between good and bad bacteria and can be found in a variety of fermented foods such as miso, sauerkraut, and kimchi. If you suffer from IBS, Crohn's, leaky gut, food sensitivities, bloating, or any other digestive discomfort, you might have tried probiotics in the past, only to be disappointed. Our improved knowledge of probiotics has led to a massive wave of new products claiming to revolutionize your health. Unfortunately, many of these products flat out don't work. They contain ineffective strains and even harmful additives. I'll touch on this more in a bit, but I wanted you to see that not all probiotic supplements are the same. Now, with that being said, a healthy gut is a balanced gut. Filling your gut with the right probiotics will change your gut health and ultimately improve your overall health. And that's more than just my opinion. There have been hundreds, if not thousands, of studies that have shown just how much probiotics really do affect our health. Some doctors are even speaking publicly on the benefits of these probiotics. A recent study published by the Harvard Medical School reports, clinical studies suggest that probiotic therapy can help treat several gastrointestinal ills, delay the development of allergies in children, and treat and prevent vaginal and urinary tract infections in women. That's because probiotics have been clinically shown time and again to fight aggressive, digestion-destroying bad bacteria in your body. Probiotics have dozens of other proven benefits. The more scientists study probiotics, the more benefits they discover. Probiotics have been clinically shown to improve the health and vitality of your skin, help you calmly deal with stressful situations, help control cravings for unhealthy foods, relieve emotional lows and elevate your mood, and lots more. In fact, new studies are constantly being published about the power of probiotics to help your body fight illness, infection, and disease. Most probiotics don't contain the right clinically tested strains or aren't diversified enough. Even worse is that many of the capsules are made with gelatin or other unhealthy ingredients. Our new solution is changing lives for millions across the country right now. It contains the perfect combination of lab-tested, clinically proven high-grade substrains of the best species of probiotics, a massive CFU count, and only natural ingredients. It's called Alpha Probiotics, and it's a unique and powerful probiotic supplement that gives your gut a much-needed boost. Alpha Probiotics is a completely revolutionary probiotic supplement designed to provide powerful healing benefits. Alpha Probiotics contains a precise amount of super spore-form strains, clinically proven to be more effective than generic probiotic strains commonly found in your everyday formulas. Regular probiotic strains are simply not enough to support your gut health. Different from regular probiotics, spore-forming bacteria offer 4 major advantages over non-spore-forming probiotics, such as lactobacillus in your gut. spores can survive the low pH of your stomach to reach your small intestine intact. With a unique ability to surround themselves in a protective endospore shell made of calcified protein, spore-based probiotics have the strength to arrive alive and plant themselves in your gut to create a plethora of good bacteria. In fact, these calcified protein shells spore-form probiotics can wrap themselves in are so incredibly resilient they can easily survive for centuries in what is known as a dormant state. Recently, in a remote part of the Dominican, a dormant spore-form bacteria was found inside a bee stuck in fossilized amber, just waiting for the right time to do its job of replenishing the human microbiome. Spore-form strains are guaranteed to survive the low pH of the gastric barrier to deliver the entire dosage to your small intestine. This is not the case for all Lactobacillus species. Spore-form strains resist breakdown from enzymes, solvents, and hydrogen peroxide. Spore-form strains are heat-stable, so the product can be stored at room temperature without losing any potency or effectiveness. Spore-form strains are also antibiotic-resistant, which means you can take them while using antibiotics to help support your healthy microbiome. You can kind of think of spore-form probiotic strains compared to simple probiotic strains like this. Imagine you have two similar cars heading out on a road trip. On the outside, these two cars look pretty much the same, but nothing could be further from the truth. On one hand, the simple probiotic car hasn't been prepared for the trip one bit. It's just heading out as it is. On the other hand, the spore-form car has been reinforced with everything from a protective outer coating and brand new all-weather tires to a fully loaded trunk stocked with winterized snow chains and even an advanced heat-repelling car cover. Intelligent dosing. Did you know since probiotics are considered a dietary supplement and not a drug, the FDA doesn't monitor or regulate the manufacturing of them? Which means as far as probiotics go, there's nothing stopping big brands and corporations from saying anything they want to in order to get your hard-earned money into their pockets. These days, it's all too easy for probiotic brands to make up a bunch of information, slap it on their bottles, and proclaim it as so-called facts. That's why, as you walk around stores eyeing up one probiotic supplement to the next, it seems as though 70 billion CFUs is the new 50 billion. But as we've been told time and time again, more equals better, right? Well, nothing could be further from the truth. According to Harvard Health Newsletter, American Family Physician, The Washington Post, Health.com, Huffington Post, and numerous scientific studies, 5 to 10 billion CFU is the optimal daily dosage for people seeking everyday immune and digestive support. In fact, the National Institute of Health said many probiotic supplements contain 1 to 10 billion CFU per dose, but some products contain up to 50 billion CFU or more. However, higher CFU counts do not necessarily improve the product's health effects. On the contrary, overloading your system with too many CFU could be setting off a domino effect of uncontrollable consequences. While it may be tempting to go for the probiotics bottle boasting upwards of 100 billion CFU, assuming a higher potency equals better results, the higher the number means a greater chance for experiencing things like embarrassing gas, crippling abdominal pain, unpleasant bloating, debilitating diarrhea, and even bad breath. And the whole point of taking probiotics is to get your gut health back on track, to help eliminate those unpleasant symptoms, right? Big probiotic brands have seen the science, and yet they continue to promote shockingly high CFU counts that could be hurting rather than helping your digestive system. Think about it this way. Take apples, for example. We all know that apples are good for the body, and have heard the popular saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? But while a few apples a day could be beneficial, you wouldn't go around eating 50 apples per day now, would you? Talk about a fiber overload. You're probably feeling sick just thinking about it. Well, it's no different with probiotics. Overloading your system with too much of a good thing can result in some nasty consequences. And we're not even talking about how outrageously high CFU counts aren't just hurting your body, they're also hurting your wallet. Simply put, it's unnecessary and a total waste of your hard-earned dollars when opting for a probiotic with anything greater than 10 billion CFU. Why?
Why?
Because typically, you'll find any brand boasting 50 billion, 70 billion, or 100 billion CFU are actually just stuffing their supplements with the ineffective strains and cheap fillers like sugar, dairy, and gluten. Yuck! Not to mention the survival rate of those ineffective strains is absurdly low, resulting in dead bacteria with zero gut benefits. Who wouldn't call that a waste of money, right? That's why at Alpha Probiotics, we stuck to the science. We discovered the optimal number of CFUs that prevents overdosing and flawlessly delivers the life-changing effects one can only get from a smart dosage of probiotics. 9.4 billion CFU made from 5 strains of super spore-form strains was the magic number for maximum results. With this magic number of efficient spore-form bacteria, you can banish stomach issues like IBS and colitis, reduce inflammation, strengthen your immune system, and revitalize your digestive system to start living a happier and healthier life in no time. When it comes to choosing the perfect probiotic for peak digestive health, choose a brand that listens to the science, rather than one that relies on cheap gimmicks. Alpha Probiotics contains an optimal CFU count and a prebiotic substrate to help improve the viability of the bacteria. It comes in an all-natural protective layer and contains no dangerous fillers. It even contains acid and bile-resistant microbes that have been studied for both their efficacy and safety. Alpha Probiotics wanted to create an all-in-one probiotic that fit every need. Alpha Probiotics contains 5 different strains that each have their purpose. Some of them boost immune function and help you fight off infection. Others strengthen the lining of your gut and help control the growth of bad bacteria. Some even help improve metabolism, while others help prevent common digestive problems such as diarrhea and irritable bowel syndrome. These strains are included to make sure you have everything needed for a healthier gut. Think of it as a powerful multivitamin designed for your gut. But even with the diversity, it won't make a difference if you don't have enough of them. That's why TrueMD set out to create a product that had 9.4 billion superspores in every capsule. With that level of potency, you can start seeing improvements in the first couple of weeks instead of months. You'll be able to start seeing real changes with just 1 bottle. And the vegan-friendly, gelatin-free capsules help deliver these microorganisms to your gut safely. This is your opportunity to experience the transformative, life-changing benefits that thousands of people are already experiencing with Alpha Probiotics. Imagine being able to relax and sleep peacefully at night, no tossing and turning, because you finally feel completely comfortable in your own body again. We are 100% confident Alpha Probiotics will help make this a reality for you. In fact, this formula is so effective, I have no reservations guaranteeing the results. I'd like to invite you to just try Alpha Probiotics for 90 days. I'll back your supply with an absolutely ironclad guarantee I like to call the 4 ifs. If you don't feel a noticeable decrease in the gas, bloating, and other digestive problems you've been dealing with for years, if you don't feel 100% rejuvenated, energized, fitter, and healthier, if you don't experience improved metabolism and more control over your weight, or even if you don't like the logo printed on your probiotic bottles, then simply return your bottles of Alpha Probiotics, empty or full, within 90 days for a full refund, no questions asked. Our US-based customer support team will make your refund fast, easy, and hassle-free. So click the Next Step button below this video and get started with Alpha Probiotics now.